In this video, I'm going to walk you through the materials prep for lesson 10 of unit 8.1 from Open SciEd. Okay, so we made it to the end of our content lessons. We've got a big summative transfer task end of unit assessment here. Now it's called the baseball assessment and there's actually two versions, and I'm going to highlight this right here. Baseball assessment number 2 is a little bit more difficult. So if you have students that are really advanced, go ahead and give it to them. But I find that students struggle on these transfer tests no matter what. So I would probably refer you to using baseball assessment 1. You only give one version. Now, I will say that there is some guidance down here that if students need additional scaffolds, you can give them a copy of the big ideas table. And so you're going to create a poster in class. You can use that and keep that up, or you can give students a copy of the big ideas table. Let's go ahead and look at the handouts real quick. So here's the big ideas table link. It's basically all the big ideas that were developed per lesson. But again, you're going to make a poster in front of the class with students. So you could use a copy of that as well. And then before we do the assessment, there's going to be a lot of review and pre-work done. One of them is they're going to pick one phenomenon from the related phenomena list, and they're going to use their science ideas to now explain it. So we're going back and thinking about that related phenomena list from lesson 1, and they're going to explain it, and then they're going to give feedback. So we basically review all the ideas in the unit. Now, it does say a completed version of the related phenomena list. It's optional. Also, we're going to revisit the driving question board. So if you look at those questions, I think we already did that before. So the question is, how are you going to have students access the questions on the driving question board to figure out what we've answered and what we haven't? And how are you going to have students access the related phenomena list that they talked about in lesson 1, such as car collisions, hitting a baseball, a lot of things we talked about, but they came up with them in lesson 1. And now we can use the science ideas to explain them. So how are students going to access these things? Think about if you're going to put it on a learning management system, give them a paper copy, whatever you need to do. Of course, you need copies of the baseball assessment. I'm not linking it here. I don't want to give any students access to an assessment, but you obviously need to go to your Google Drive and print those out. Okay, I think that's about it. Just read through the prep, but how are students going to access your driving question board questions and your related phenomena list? And good luck. If students are not familiar with transfer tests, spend some time really getting them to understand what they're doing, read the scenario together, talk about experiences with baseball, what do they know, to kind of make it relevant and create a level playing field. Okay, good luck with lesson 10, and I hope your students do well on the assessment.